Yo, I'm just gonna quickly make a condensed list of around 50 books that Hamza has recommended in all of his videos, and a few that he hasn't mentioned but you could benefit from. I'll basically tell you the name of the book and a short description of it, so you know which ones to prioritize for yourself. I've also put a link down in the description of all the books. So first off, we've got The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida. It is one of the two books I would actually prioritize a bit more over the other books, unless you've got the specific problem you're looking to fix. In The Way of the Superior Man, Dida explores most important issues in men's lives, from career and family to women and intimacy to love and spirituality, to offer a literal practical guidebook for living a masculine life of integrity, authenticity and freedom. It's basically a tutorial of how to be a man, or rather a guide to being a true masculine man. This is the second book that Hamza really preaches. I would say he preaches it even more than The Way of the Superior Man, especially in the last few months. It's How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Hamza even said in one of his latest videos that if you master this book, there's basically no way that you don't make 100k or a 1 million a year consistently. How to Win Friends and Influence People talks about how to communicate effectively, how to make people like you, how to get people on your team, how to increase ability to get things done, how to get others on your side, how to become a more effective leader, and so on. Thirdly, there's 3 books by Russell Brunson that you should read in order if you are going to pick them up. The first is .com Secrets. It will give you the marketing funnels and sales scripts you need to be able to turn on a flood of new leads into your business. The second one is, and probably the best one, is Traffic Secrets. If you don't want to read all 3, then this is the best one. Traffic Secrets was written to help you to get your message out to the world about your products and services, understanding exactly who your dream customer is, and throwing out the hooks that will grab their attention and pull them into your funnels, where you can tell them a story and make them an offer, is the strategy. And the third one is Expert Secrets, and this book is to master the art of what to say in your funnels to convert your online visitors into lifelong customers. Mouth is getting a bit dry already. Looks like I'm drinking fucking piss. The 6th book is Estrogenics by Anthony J, and it talks about how estrogenics are making you fat and sick and infertile and just destroying your testosterone. It's literally destroying your cum, bro. The 7th one I got written down is The Way of Men. Unlike any book of its kind, The Way of Men offers a simple and straightforward answer without getting bogged down in religion, morality, or politics. It's a guide for understanding who men have been and the challenges that men face today. Next up is The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. That was a massive Estonian accent on the fucking surname. It's a guide to wealth and happiness. The book is a collection of Naval's wisdom and experience from the last 10 years. This book isn't a step-by-step or how-to book. Instead, through Naval's own words, you'll learn how to walk your own unique pathway towards a happier and wealthier life. 9th up is The Infinite Game. In The Infinite Game, the author literally applies game theory to explore how great businesses achieve long-lasting success. 10th is Effortless. In Effortless, the author offers practical tools for making the most essential activities the easiest ones, honed over the better part of a decade. These strategies include like turning annoyingest tasks into enjoyable ones, preventing frustration by solving problems before they even arise, setting a sustainable pace instead of powering through, making one-time choices that eliminate many future decisions, making relationships easier to maintain and manage, and much more. The 11th is The Magic of Thinking Big. Magic of Thinking Big. One of the books Hamza talks about a lot. It's a practical, empowering, and hugely engaging. This book will not only inspire you, it will give you the tools to change your life for the better, starting from now. His step-by-step approach will show you how to defeat disbelief and the negative power it creates, how to make your mind produce positive thoughts, plan a concrete success-building program, do more and do it better by turning on your creative power, and how to capitalize on the power of now. The 12th one I got here is The Body Keeps the Score. This book is basically the trauma bible, moving away from fucking standard talking and drug therapies and towards an alternative approach that actually heals the mind, brain and body. Here we go again with the piss. Next is the 10x rule. Learn the estimation of effort to ensure you exceed your targets. Make the fourth degree way of life and defy mediocrity. Discover the new management myth. Discover the time management myth. They get the exact reasons why people fail and others succeed. Of positive masculinity, the feminine imperative plate theory, operative social conventions, and the core physiological theory behind game awareness, and the red pill ideology. Rollo Tomasi explains and outlines the principles of intergendered social dynamics and foundational reasoning behind them. And the 15th is Attached. It's one of the books I've started reading recently. It gives an insightful look behind love and relationships. Attached offers a roadmap for building a stronger, more fulfilling connections. Basically, you'll learn which attachment style you have, either anxious, avoidant, or secure, and what to do depending on your attachment style, and how to heal and improve on it. 16th is Atomic Habits. I think it's a pretty well-known book, but I'll still shortly cover it. In this book, the author reveals exactly how minuscule things and changes can grow into such life-altering outcomes. 17th is Can't Hurt Me by David Coggins. In Can't Hurt Me, he shares his astonishing life story and reveals that most of us tap into only 40% of our capabilities. Coggins calls this the 40% rule, and his story illuminates a path that anyone can follow to push past the pain and demolish fear and reach their full potential. 18th is the Psychology of Selling. Brian Tracy, one of the top professional speakers and sales trainers in the world today, found that his most important breakthrough in selling was the discovery of the psychology of selling is more important than the actual techniques and methods of selling. 19th, Influencer, the power to change anything by drawing from the skills of hundreds of successful influencers and combining them with the 5 decades of the best social science research. Influencers share 8 powerful principles of changing behaviors. Principles almost anyone can apply to change almost anything. Oh, the big 20. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Dive into a collection of thought-provoking ideas from one of the most remarkable figures in history, the literal Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. In the Meditations, Aurelius lays out his personal philosophy of Stoicism, which involves honing one's discipline and controlling excessive sensual pleasures. It's basically a must-read for fans of ancient history and philosophy. How the fuck do you say it? It's basically a must-read for any ancient history and philosophy fans. I'll actually probably get that book though. 21 is Courage is Calling by Ryan Holiday. Fortune favors the bold. All great leaders of history have known this and were successful because of the risks they dare to take. But today, so many of us are paralyzed by fear. Drawing on ancient Stoic wisdom and examples across history and around the world, Ryan Holiday shows why courage is so important and how to cultivate it in our own lives. But what is courage? Courage is not simply physical bravery. Courage is basically being afraid of something but still doing it, or not wanting to do something but still doing it despite how you feel. 22nd, The Appearance of Power. The purpose of this book is to outline the underlying principles of how clothing affects men and masculinity, and basically the aura around you when you walk the world. Understanding and applying those principles will take you into the realm of being well dressed all the time. Another book by Ryan Holiday is Ego is the Enemy. In Ego is the Enemy, In Ego is the Enemy, he shows us how to and why ego is such a powerful internal opponent to be guarded against at all stages of our careers and lives, and that we can only create our best work when we identify, acknowledge, and disarm its dangers. The book explores the nature and dangers of ego to illustrate how you can be humble in your aspirations, gracious in your success, and resilient in your failures. 24th is breath. There is nothing more essential to our health and well-being than breathing. Take air in, let it out, repeat 25,000 times a day. Yet, as a species, humans have lost the ability to breathe correctly. In Breath, journalist James Nestor travels the world to discover the hidden science behind ancient breathing practices. The modern research is showing us that making even a slight adjustment to the way we inhale and exhale can jumpstart athletic performance, rejuvenate internal organs, halt snorting, allergies, asthma, autoimmune diseases, how to be more peaceful and mindful, and even straighten scoliotic spines, whatever the fuck that means. None of it should be possible, and yet it is. Drawing on thousands of years of ancient wisdom and cutting-edge studies, breath turns the conventional wisdom of what we thought we knew about the most basic biological function on its head. Breathe into your stomach, bro. Breathe like a king. And on the halfway mark of 25th, there is Essentialism by Greg McKeown. It shows you how to achieve what he calls the disciplined pursuit of less. Being an essentialist is about the disciplined way of thinking. It means challenging the core assumptions of we can have it all and I have to do everything, and replacing it with the pursuit of the right thing in the right way at the right time. I'll talk about the other 20 to 25 in the next video. I just wanted to get this video out because, you know, gotta upload as much as possible. If you think this is stupid and why don't I just talk about all of them right now, then first off, you're probably right. Secondly, you're not going to read through 25 fucking books in a few days, bro. But if you got any value from this video, then click on the subscribe button underneath this video and join our community. Live in the resistance.